Hi, I'm back with my podcast, which isn't actually a podcast, but I'm calling it a podcast because I have a mic and a camera and I'm sitting in bed all comfortably like all the podcasters do. Okay, what's today's topic before I get off track like I usually do? Today's topic, I don't know what I'm going to title this video. That's not the topic. The topic is friends. Having friends for once in my life. No, I'm kidding. I will start this by saying, wait, hold on. Let me check something. So, funny story about that clip that you just watched. That was 2 days ago. I had sat down to film this video, and I'll just tell you what happened that day before I had sat down. So, I went to Costco with my mom. She had to stop at the pet store for whatever reason. And then she came back out and I was like, wait, did they have cats? And she was like, yeah. So I went in and I was just going in because I wanted to see them. Like, of course, I know there's a cat there. I'm gonna want to go pet it. So anyways, I hold this one cat because the employee actually, like, for once, this never really happens unless you have to ask them. I feel like you do. She let me hold one, like opened it up and everything. So I held him and he was so sweet. And then I was like, okay, he's cute. Let's go home. We went to another pet store because my mom didn't find what she was looking for at that one. Looked at more cats. And that was when I sat down to record. She had texted me, do you want to go to this pet store and look at cats? And that's when I was like, do I want to film this video? I thought like, oh, we'll just go for like 20 minutes, then I'll come back and film it. Right. Wally, come here. Come here, come meet everyone. I know, you're playing with your toy. So this was the cat that I held at the pet store after Costco, and his name was Gabe. For years now, I've been like, I really want to get a kitten or a cat, just a cat in general. It doesn't have to be a kitten. He just happens to be one. Name it Wally after Wally, like the robot movie Wally. I don't know why. It's just always been something I've wanted to do. And so I was like, this is perfect. Can you come here? Look at him. Are you going to start purring? He's so loud. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, you're going to bite me now. Oh, thank you. So anyways, I thought I would include that just to kind of introduce this kitty. He is so sweet. And I'm really sad because I have to go on a trip in like 5 days. You're probably going to hear him play in the background. I don't know how annoying that's going to be, but he's a kitten, so he's got to get his playtime in. Anyways, this video is about me making friends, and when I sat down to record this, I had my makeup done. Like, that was why I did my makeup, because I knew I was going to film. But ever since we adopted him, I just like haven't been able to do anything else because he's just like so cute, and we had Father's Day stuff to do and everything, so I've been a little busy. But now this next week I have to get so much stuff done because I'm going on a trip to New York City. What are you doing? Oh, bless you. Can you come here? No, you're playing. Ow! Why? He's biting my toes now. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Let me get into the actual topic of this video. I have always had a very hard time making friends. I don't know. It's just always been like that. And I've never like been sad about it at all. Like I have had friends and I've made friends as a kid and I grew up with them. So this video is more about like friends that I've made now in my adult years, because I feel like it's really hard to make friends, and I don't know, it's just a big thing, because what are you supposed to do if, you grow up being childhood friends with someone and then you just kind of grow apart because, and this isn't to do with me, this is just a general statement for people, it's things that people go through where like you grow up and you're a little bit different and you don't maybe get along as friends anymore, or you just don't align with each other anymore. So like making friends in your adulthood, I feel like is just very difficult to do, no matter if you're 20, 30, 40, 50 and beyond that. Like it's just very difficult because when you're kids, you know, you can go up to some random kid on the playground and be like, hey, and then suddenly you're friends 2 minutes later. Whereas when you're grown, people are like socially aware most of the time. And I feel like my hair looks really bad in this video. Don't even look at it. And it's just like, how am I supposed to make friends when someone, like, you don't know, someone could be really mean and like don't want to talk to you, or they could be really shy and don't want to talk to you, or they could be great and you could be best friends, but maybe you just don't make the move ever, because how are you supposed to do that? So anyways, I've met these friends on the internet. I know, it's like, don't talk to strangers on the internet. That's what I've always been told my whole life. But I have had this TikTok account and I've been in like fandom spaces and stuff, and I've always made internet friends ever since I was like maybe 12, 13. So, you know, it's not new to me to have internet friends, but it is new to me to meet them, which I have met a couple of them. If you've seen my video called I Made Friends, that one did really well. People, like random people were watching that one, so period. But I'm like, I'm meeting them and I'm also traveling, like going on a trip with them and staying with them for multiple nights in a row for like over a week. So this might go really badly and we might just like rip each other apart. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know. They do say go on vacation with your friends to figure out if you would live together well. And that's how you find out. And you will discover things about each other that you maybe wish you never knew. But I don't even really know what I'm gonna say about this. I'm just like, I think I'm at a point where I've realized like I'm so different than who I used to be, because when I had internet friends when I was 13, I would have never, ever, ever met them. Ever. I would have been too scared. I would have been too nervous. Like, what if I'm awkward? What if they think I'm weird? What if they are serial killers? What if this? What if that? And those are valid things to feel, and I still do feel them. But I don't know. It's made me realize like I've grown up, and I'm allowed to plan a trip somewhere with friends that I met on the internet and go where I want within reason. And just like, oh, I thought he was about to take a shit on my floor. I got so scared for a second. I can be friends with who I want too. And I don't have to like, okay, I'm gonna get real for a second here. I mean, this whole thing is me being real, but very real. My best friend, I don't know if she even watches these videos, but if you're watching, hey, my best friend went to school like hours away, and obviously I'm happy for her. That's great. Go do your thing. And I wasn't like, obviously I knew I was gonna miss her, but I wasn't like, ooh, what am I gonna do? Because we're just such good friends that like, even if we don't talk for a week straight, we're still like the exact same type of friendship. She was my very first like official friends. Like I had friends, but they weren't anything like what she was. And we met in first grade, so we've been friends, oh my god, I don't even know anymore because I'm not in school, so I can't like count up the years. Oh, hey, hi, are you coming in now? Are you calm? Okay. But we've been friends for a long time. How old are you in grade 1? This is making me realize we're friends for like 13, 14 years. And I don't think we'll ever stop. I don't know why we would ever stop. But she moved to go to school, and she's, I haven't seen her in, when did I see her? December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So 6 months ago was the last time I saw her, and I only saw her for she stayed the night at my house, and then that was it, because we're just so busy. It was Christmas time. We didn't have time to do everything. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna see her next. I have no idea. And again, it's not like I'm super, super sad, because I can talk to her anytime. Thank God social media exists, and thank God texting and phone calls, whatever, exists. But it's also ever since then, I do have another friend that lives closer, and she went to school in the city, so it was an hour. I have to take the train to go see her if I wanted, or I have to wait till she comes home for the weekend. And even then, it's we don't always have time to get together every single weekend, so whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm so off track with this, but I'm also not. You're so crazy. What are you doing in there? I'm not a person who needs to hang out with people every single day. Oh my God. I like to see myself in this viewfinder, but it turns off every 5 minutes. I don't need to hang out with people all the time, but I know some people do, and so that can be difficult. But that's why it wasn't so hard on me, because I was just well, we didn't hang out every single day anyways, after we graduated high school. So, we'd still text all the time. But I did start to realize that, oh, wait, 4 months without hanging out with any friends is kind of lonely. Wait. Not even even then I wasn't laying in bed crying I'm so lonely, but I was still feeling it, maybe I do need to hang out with someone and not just text them or whatever. So I made my friends, well, I started making my friends that I'm kind of talking about now and I'm going on a trip with, starting in October, and we kind of got closer January, February-ish. So, it's only been a couple months, but I really love these people, and I don't know if they're gonna watch this video or whatever, but yeah, I love you guys. I'm writing them letters for our trip to read, because I love doing that. I love to write. I think my love language is words of affirmation, truly, because when someone tells me something they love about me, I'm ooh, that's a nice feeling. And I just put my heart and soul into letters for people, so they better cry reading them. Oh my goodness, you're so distracting. You want to come sit here? Okay, he's laying down. That's good. But yeah, it's made me I've been reflecting on it the past few months, ever since we planned this trip, and I've it's been official, we are going. I've just been holy shit, I didn't think I would ever make more friends. I didn't think that at all. I thought this was it. I get my 2 or 3 that I made at my prime preteen years, and then, well, I guess earlier than preteen for some of them. And now it's just made me realize wow, I have actually made friends on my own, because I realized when I was younger, even, I was wait, I've never made my own friends. Besides my one best friend, she approached me apparently and asked me to play with her at recess, and then we just became friends from there. But every other friend I've only made through her, is what I've realized, because I've been so shy my whole life. Nothing wrong with that. I have a whole video about being quiet and how there's nothing wrong with it, and whatever, you can go check it out if you want. But I was so shy and nervous that I was unable to make any other friends. So even when I went to high school and we didn't have, oh my God, you're so distracting. We didn't have classes together, really. We had maybe 1 or 2 a semester. So I kind of had to go on my own and make my own friends, which I didn't. I did not make any friends in high school, and if I did, they were like very, very, very acquaintance. They're acquaintances. Like, not hanging out outside of school. Never did that with any of those people that I maybe talked to. That just goes to show, like, I don't really know how to make friends. And maybe it was just like the type of people at my school. I don't know. There were a lot of nice people, but I was just like, I did learn that a lot of them thought I was cool, but I was just like, I'm too scared to talk to you guys, so I just didn't. But I don't know, I'm not like mourning that. Like, I really didn't care for high school and like having a great high school experience, because I knew I had this whole life ahead of me, and I've always hated school anyway, so I was just like, why even like find a way to reminisce on this time, because I just don't care for it. I don't know, maybe that sounds pessimistic or something, but I just like literally did not care for high school. So this is kind of my like prime era, I think, of my life, because also I didn't go to college, and I don't know if I will at any point, but that's also like a time where you're supposed to make friends. It's always these school settings, or even like at a job you can make friends, which I have, but they've never stuck in the way that, you know, we're like hanging out outside of work. I've made friends officially on my own, sort of, and I'm meeting them, and it's so surreal to me. Like, in less than a week, I'm gonna be in the same room as all of them together, and I know, I feel it in my bones, I'm gonna have so much fun, and I'm gonna vlog it too as much as I can. Like, I do want to be in the moment still, but I don't know, I'm just like, I was writing, oh my goodness, I was writing my letters to them, like writing out the draft in my phone, and I was like a mess, like just crying. I don't know, it just made me so emotional, because I was like, wow, like I've never been able to do stuff like this, and now I am, and it's made me realize like I'm growing up, and all these mixed emotions. Like, I'm so happy, but I'm so like scared. I feel like the other day when I sat down to record, I knew what I was gonna say, and now I just don't, and he's very distracting. Okay, now he's laying down. So if you're out there, I guess, and you are having a hard time making friends, obviously it's very hard to suggest what to do. I did not go out somewhere, because I know what that's like to not have friends and be so nervous to go somewhere by yourself. Like, it's really hard to be independent. So what I did is I found a community online. Obviously be safe. Don't share your information unless you know you can trust this person. Phone calls, FaceTime calls, make sure that they are who they say they are. Don't just like text them. So TikTok was a great way, because you can tell that's a real person. They're posting videos probably of themselves. I actually became friends with a lot of them over TikTok lives, which is so stupid to say, but like that is, I don't know, because you can like join a live with someone and be live at the same time with each other, and that's kind of what we were doing. And it was just like, it's so surreal to think, like, I had no idea in that moment that I was making a friendship and I was gonna be hanging out with them in person. He just sat in the water bowl again. It's so surreal. Like, you never know when you're gonna make a connection with someone and like they're gonna be in your life. I think these people are gonna be in my life forever, and it's a great feeling to know that I don't just have like 2 friends anymore. And it's not like I have a big group of friends where, you know, when you have a lot of friends, people who have a lot of friends, they're not close with any of them. And these aren't a bunch of friends. It's only 5 people that I'm meeting up with. There's more of them, but just like those 5 people, for example, like I talk to them every day. It's not like they're just a mutual friend or whatever. like I'm writing them personal letters and telling them how much I admire them and like all these things, because I'm not very good at voicing that, which is also why I wrote letters, because I don't know, I want them to know, while also like I find it really hard to express my love for people. Like it's been really hard for me to even say I love you to these people when I get off a call, but now I'm able to do it and not feel like super uncomfortable in myself, not because I don't love them, I do. But yeah, it's just like a different type of friendship that I've never had fully before, or like in this way, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know, dude. Oh yeah, I was talking about how to make friends. I joined a community, Discord, make Discord servers. Those are really great. You can add anyone you want. You can have different channels, and for like separate things, separate conversations. It's really great. I initially didn't like Discord, and then now I use it every single day, so I don't know. But TikTok, honestly, I think is a great place to make friends. Like, even if you don't have like a specific niche of like a fandom or whatever, like you can make lifestyle content and be like, who wants to be mutuals or friends in this area of content, blah blah blah. And it's just like, I'm not even going on the trip to make content now. I'm just going because I love them and I want to see them and I want to hang out with them. I keep dreaming. I have dreams every single night about them, pretty much. The only reason why I don't want to go anymore is because of my kitty, but obviously I'm still gonna go. But yeah, don't be afraid, because I was so afraid for so long to meet my friends. Like, my one friend Cher asked me to go to their house for their birthday in March, which I did a video about, and I was shitting myself because I've never done it before. And I was like, what if they think I'm weird? What if they think I'm like stupid and annoying and unfunny and gross? And what if I smell bad? All those things. And I still have those concerns, but we're gonna pretend like I don't. But I was so nervous, and then I did it, and I was like, wait, I just had the most fun I've had in literal, I want to say years now. Like, I don't know, just, it's so nice to have friends again, and like, especially new friends, because they don't know everything about me yet, and they're still learning, and like, you know, those moments where it's like, wait, you have a sister? Yes, I have a sister. It's just so funny, like, especially having long distance like internet friends who, you know, they've never been to your house or anything. So it's like, wait, you have a sister? Wait, you have two dads? You have two moms? What? You never mentioned this. Wait, you have a dog? I didn't know. I thought you only had a cat. It's funny. I saw a post about that the other day and I was like, that's so real. But anyways, I feel like this was a very pointless video. No, it wasn't. I need to stop doing that. If you guys catch me doing that in my videos, please tell me to stop, because I'm trying to not talk down on myself. It's just so ridiculous. Like, why would I do that? I'm a great person. I have all these amazing friends that I've made by myself. And it's even just surreal to me that I was invited on the trip. I don't know. I was just like, I remember being in the call when they were planning it for the first time, and I was like, I could have easily not been invited. If I hadn't joined their Discord link, would never have even been considered for the trip, I guarantee you. I've always just felt like I'm kind of invisible sometimes to people. I don't know, that sounds really sad, and it's true. Like, I'm not even saying that to make people feel bad for me. I don't want people to feel bad. I just like, I've just always felt that way, you know? So having these friends just makes me feel differently. I feel like I can do things and there's like no judgment with them either. Not like my other friends were judgmental. Like, this is literally not me, like, talking about my other friends and saying they're bad friends. They're literally not. It's just like a different type of friendship when you make them in your 20s or 30s or 40s. So, you know, I'm just reflecting on that a lot lately, especially because I'm meeting them. Guys, don't be afraid to meet your internet friends or like meet people in general, because you never know. Like, this could be the maid of honor in your wedding 3 years down the road, 10 years down the road. I don't even want to get married. What am I saying? But that was just an example. Like, you don't know what these people could be to you when you give them a chance or give them time to create that friendship with you. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, I think. I could talk about my friends like forever and ever and ever, but this video is going to come out when I'm on the trip, I think. If I did the math correctly in my head, I think it does, because I have another video coming out this Friday, and then this will come out. Yeah, I'll be on the trip. So, you know, wish me luck, I guess. I'll already be there. And my packing video, I'm going to do a packing video again, because people seem to like that. I don't know. I just kind of like yap into the air while I pack. But I'm going to spend this next week doing that. I have so much to get done. I have to do so many things. I have to drop off packages too for my Depop. Made 3 sales in like the same 2 days. It's pretty crazy to me. I don't know. And yeah, so I should go start getting that done. I might even start filming my packing video today. So I might be wearing the same thing, and you'll notice it if you watch this video. But yeah, wish me luck, and look forward to the vlog that I will put out as soon as possible. I have no idea how much I'm going to be filming there. I assume a lot, because they all know that I have a channel and like I make vlogs. So, you know, I'm going to be shoving my camera in their face, telling them to do stuff. And I think we're also going to film, maybe I'll keep it a secret, keep you guys intrigued, a little like The Bear video, the show, because it comes out when we're together, and that's literally one of my favorite shows ever. So anyways, look forward to that. Thanks for watching. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm trying to do all the time, and it's really, really, really hard and scary. Okay, yeah, look at this kitty. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. Can you see him? Oh, he woke up. Sorry, he was a little bit crazy, but you know kittens, so bye. You guys seem to like my riffs at the end of the video, so I think I'm gonna do that a lot more. Anyways, bye.